They called that a deceased subject had been found in a ditch here in the 4600 block of Medgar Evers Boulevard. When officers responded, they did locate a deceased male in the ditch. At this particular time, the coroner has arrived on scene. The male has been extracted, and at this time, we do not see any trauma to the male's body. We can identify the male as Keith McInnis. He's been missing since Monday. He's 49 years of age. At this time, the investigation is a death investigation pending the results of an autopsy and an overview by the state medical examiner. That's where we are right now. As I stated, we don't see any trauma to the body, but again, we're going to continue this as a death investigation until it's ruled otherwise.
Do we know anything about the day that he disappeared, what he was doing that day, or anything about the circumstances surrounding his disappearance?
Well, he was reported missing on this past Monday. He was last seen in this area, probably less than a mile away from here at the food depot, which is on Northside Drive. It is my understanding that he does walk this particular area, whether it's to and from his residence or to and from work. So he is affiliated with this particular area. And from my understanding, what I've gathered thus far is that family members or relatives or friends were out here actually passing out flyers when he was actually located. He was partially covered in the ditch. So, you know, just at this particular time, this brings closure to the family, and it also allows us to conduct an investigation as to what exactly occurred.
Given that the body was in the ditch and it was partially covered, I understand that we don't have signs of trauma, but does it seem suspicious at all?
At this particular time, we don't have any evidence to say it's suspicious. We don't have anything to say that he had anything missing or someone may have caused harm to him. But again, we'll just see where the death investigation takes us to. We do have some surveillance over here in the area that we're going to try to review. Hopefully that will shed a little bit more light as to exactly what happened. But again, we just don't have evidence that anything happened to him at this particular time.
So the family found the body while they were passing out flyers for him?
I can't say family. I say family, friends, relatives. I'm not sure exactly what the affiliation is, but yes, that is exactly what happened.
Gotcha. And that name again one more time, Keith McInnis?
McInnis, 49 years of age. He was reported missing this past Monday.
Anything else, fellas?
Did he have any kind of medical condition that you know of?
From what I understand, he did have some type of medical condition. I'm not exactly sure exactly what it is, but he did have a medical condition, and it's too early to tell now if that medical condition may have contributed to his death as well.
Do you know the spelling of that last name by chance?
I'll give it to you in just a second. MC, capital I-N-N-I-S, 49 years of age. He was last seen on Monday, September 26th at 6:40 a.m. at the food depot on Northside Drive, which is about a mile away from here less. Okay?
Sir,
all right. We'll keep you all updated.
Thanks, Tyree.
Okay.
So for those of you that are just tuning in, as you know, we have a body here on Medgar Evers Boulevard found in a ditch. Commander Tyree Jones did just tell us that it is Keith McInnis, a man who went missing on Monday around 6:40 in the morning and was last seen about a mile from here. His family and friends were out passing out flyers, and they were the ones who were able to locate his body, which was in a ditch, partially covered, is what Commander Jones said. At this point, there are no signs of trauma, so they're going to do a full autopsy to make sure that that's the case. He did have a medical condition from what we understand, but at this point they're not going to rule on a cause or manner of death until they've done an autopsy. But that's what's going on in the Medgar Evers Boulevard area. If you're over here and wondering about the blue lights and the traffic, at this point, like I said, this is still just a death investigation, and we do have an ID. His name is Keith McInnis, 49 years old, from Jackson, and he has been missing since Monday. So that's what we know at this point. If we have any further updates, check out clarionledger.com, check out my Facebook page and my Twitter at Trex21. That's at Trex21 on Twitter. From the Medgar Evers Boulevard area, I'm Therese Apel.